The Long Walk. So The Long Walk is the brand new who's in this film? David Johnson film starring David Johnson and Cooper Hoffman, who I thought was Dustin Hoffman's son, but it's actually not. I think it's Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. And it is about a group of teenage boys compete in an annual contest known as the Long Walk, in which they must maintain a certain walking speed or get shot. The whole film is just walking, guys. What did I think of this film? Amazing, horrific, funny. There's a great amount of poo in this film, and if you know me, you know I love a great poo scene or joking about poo. I think poo's great. And yeah, there's a solid amount of pooing that happens in this. Like, these guys just walk for days and days on end. It's basically just who can walk the longest. And they've got to poo at some point. So great to see some walking pooing. Like that's one of the things you don't think you'll ever see in your life. Someone having to keep walking and also needing to do a poo. So really, really fun. I'm so happy I've actually seen that. Like it happens multiple times in the film. People poo, like all the different characters. I guess they need to poo at some point, and it's interesting because yeah, why do you need to bend over to poo? Like I feel like birds can just willy-nilly poo whilst doing the sort of transportation of themselves. They're just moving and they can just poo. Like why can't humans just be walking and just poo? Like why can't they just poo it out whilst walking without changing a single part of their sort of body to adjust? Why can't they just comfortably poo? But yeah, it's difficult, and so there's a few great poo scenes in this. The dialogue in this film, I think, works really well. It's a film that's literally just walking and then eating and pooing. So, in order for it to be as, I guess, exciting as it was, it really all just comes down to fun dialogue between the lads who are all just walking and talking and eating and pooing, and the jokes, they're making fun of each other, the friendships they're making, the sadness, like each of them was interesting. Each of them had very great, well-rounded characters. I was fully invested in this film, I have to say. All the performances were actually wonderful. David Johnson is just, he's incredible. Like he was in the Alien film last year, which was one of my favorite films of the year. This one, he's completely different in this film. He's such a great actor. Unfortunately, I don't think he got a poo scene in the film, which would have been great. Cooper Hoffman, again, the whole way through, I didn't know he was related to a Hoffman until the very, very end when I saw his name and I looked it up and I was like, he's related to a Hoffman. You've got Ben Wang, who was in like the Karate Kid film, I believe. Just a whole bunch of great young actors. Obviously, in there you've also got Mark Hamill, and he's not in it for that much. He's got very few lines of dialogue, but he is the guy who's just sort of behind them on a tank, giving them words of encouragement to make sure they keep walking. This is, of course, a Stephen King novel. Like every single film seems to be a Stephen King novel at one point. But yeah, I totally and utterly recommend this film. You don't know. You legitimately don't know. You kind of think, okay, well, this guy's the main guy. I suppose this guy's gonna get to the end and win. But it's actually not. It's not that straightforward. There are twists. There are turns. There are lots of things to keep you absolutely intrigued in a film which is just walking, eating, and I'll say it again, pooing. So let me know what you thought in the comments below. Like I say, there's a film going on in the background. If you can guess what film that is, 10 points to you if you write down what film I'm watching in the comments below. And also, just let me know what you thought about The Long Walk. I thoroughly recommend it. I think it was awesome. And again, I have to say, like, it's rare you get to see a film with, like, such a great percentage of pooing happening in it. So I'm really, 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 really happy about this film.